Round over here. Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Karyn Kane and it is Wellness Wednesday. What is going on? How are you? Tonight is about, are you struggling right now? Hi. Are you struggling right now? Well, first of all, I was struggling to go live tonight, but I've committed to myself to go live on Wednesday nights. And so I just decided to show up, however it may be. And at first it was like no makeup, just throw on a shirt. And then I turned off the air conditioner and the fan. And now I'm hot as crap. So now my shirt's off, but I showed up. Because one way to get out of your struggle is to help others. That is one way. So hi, Shannon. How about you? How you doing? So honestly, everybody's struggling. Everybody's bringing something to the story. And everyone has a story. Now, some people might not talk about their story. And some people, it might be easy to talk about their story. Hi, Ann. Miami Beach in the house. Unity Service recovering. Absolutely. Yeah. So one way, and this might seem like totally crazy to you because you're feeling like you're going through all this stuff right now. How could you actually be useful to someone else? And you would be surprised at the magic right there. Because most likely if you're struggling, someone else is too. And quite honestly, we all are in some way, shape, or form. If you really want to get real and truthful. So it could be with depression, it could be with anxiety, it could be with overweight, it could be with relationships, it could be with family, it could be with what else? Work, job situation, lack of job situation. I mean, if we want to get really real, let's go in the comments. What are you struggling with right now? And now here's the other question is, what are you struggling with actually right in this very second, right in this very moment? What are you struggling with? Now, does that shift anything? Does that feel any better? Or are you just in it? And I'm not being uncompassionate, because if it is real struggles with health, that can be challenging. But I also talk to a lot of people who are always kind of waiting or listening to the doctor's orders when there are so many holistic practices and ways to help a lot of different ailments, situations, depression, anxiety. And so, if I could speak to myself 7 years ago on Christmas, hi Janet, alone in front of the tree, bawling my eyes out with a fridge full of alcohol, if I could speak to that person, that version of me right now, I would say this: girlfriend, you got to get your shit together, because no one's going to save you but you. And if you don't save yourself, what are you going to do? If you don't save yourself, what are you going to do? So I used to be codependent, relying on everybody else. Eventually, I tapped out all my resources, especially because I was an alcoholic. So you know how many times I was in lack and limitation and desperation, desperate for money, desperate to pay the bills, desperate to actually show up for my job, desperate to socialize without drinks, desperate to like be who I actually was without a drink or actually figure it out. So I would say, yo, girlfriend, no one's going to save you. So how are you going to save yourself? What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? Are you willing to do the work? Are you willing to commit to yourself to change, to pick yourself up off that low rock bottom place? Feel sorry for myself. Woe is me. Blame everybody for my own shit. Hello, Janet. Thanks for saying hi. So if you are struggling, what are you struggling with right now? And don't be afraid, because you know what? We all have something. I have stuff, like a lot. But I can't stay in that. And I empower myself with the tools. I make sure that I show up fully armed and ready to go to manage it, handle it, stand in my truth, speak up with healthy boundaries, learn to say no. Because a lot of the crap that I used to deal with was just outside circumstances. It really had nothing to do with, me, other than like I was drinking, yeah. But all that stuff going on in my brain and all those troubles and all the desperation was really just created out of my mindset. Ooh, mindset. Imagine if you had the spiritual tools right here within you at all times. Like, it's like an invisible, it's like Wonder Woman, the invisible lasso, always within you, ready to go, ready to show up, to shift anything that comes into your energy, your energy realm. Imagine if you just could tap into that. Well, you can, because it's there. First of all, you're never alone. Nobody, none of us. And that's not meaning human beings. That's meaning source within you, the power within you, your higher self. Here's the tip. You're going through something. You are in your head. You're freaking out. You're stressed out. You're anxious. Here's a trick. You speak to your higher self. Hello, higher self. I have a situation that's really uncomfortable, and I just want you to take it off of my plate. I know that I am love. This person is love if it's with another person. And that whatever is going on right now, it's just an illusion, because we are all created equal and we are all connected with source, our higher self. So just lift that, take that away. I'm so grateful knowing this truth and knowing that the situation is perfect, whole, and complete just as it is. It is resolved just as it is. Thank you. Thank you, higher self. I'm grateful. And so it is. And you might say amen. However you do you. All good. All good. So I have bites all over my body, by the way. I cut the back grass and bites all over. So we're all struggling in some way. So where is that coming from? Is it internal? Is it your mind just going down this black hole? Because that's what mine used to do. And then I would drink. And then that would create more depression and sadness. And then I would really just feel like desperate and alone. With who's going to help me? Who's going to help me? And second of all, I do not pray for help. Exactly. I pray for an answer, guidance, or the situation already resolved. I don't pray like, please God, help me. Does that sound empowering? Please God, help me out of this mess. I don't know. I mean, maybe in the beginning, at my lowest of my low, and I was getting sober, but that was a serenity prayer. I would go to the serenity prayer all day, every day, all day, every day, until I would uplift all that stuff that was just weighing on me, that wasn't serving me, which was the ex-boyfriend, the jobs that made me miserable, and honestly, like I just had to let go of everything. A great book is The Four Agreements. Letting go of any attachments, fear of judgment, like let go of any I don't know. I actually I'm drawing a blank right now. However, that's a great book. Look up The Four Agreements. Amazing. So once you learn to just let it be in the now, because we can't change the past. And we don't know what's going to happen in the future. And quite truthfully, we don't even know how long we're going to be here. Boom, you could be gone. So why aren't you living your best life right now? Why aren't you living your best life right now? Are you living your best life right now? Show me in the comments. Are you living your best life right now? I sure hope you are. Or at least working on it, your goals. Dream big. I was on the phone with my client today, and I was like, you work with me, we don't play small. We do not play small. We play big. We're playing big. We're showing up, and we're gearing up, and we're going for it to live the best life, the life of our dreams, creating, serving others, doing what we love to do. And that's what's cool. The book Think and Grow Rich, they talk about masterminds, creating mastermind groups and having that creative energy to build and to create big things. So we're all struggling, but how are you showing up for you today? Is it in lack, limitation? Or are you showing up like, okay, and yes, it's okay to struggle. It's okay to have that moment. Yes. It's the power of not staying there, not feeling sorry for yourself, not for too long. Sure, a little bit. Having the tools. So, what do? I wake up every day. I drink warm lemon water. I meditate. I make sure I get outside time, but the meditation is huge. Do me a favor. If you haven't tried it, or you've tried it and not given it much chance, meditate 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Insight timers, what I use. There's plenty of resources. YouTube, plenty. I've been doing the 21-day abundance challenge meditation by Deepak Chopra, and I keep doing it over and over. And it's cool. It sets that intention, connecting with source within before I start my day. Instead of running around like a crazy person, just give yourself 5 minutes. You will thank me. You will thank me after a week. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Try it. Let me know. So if you're struggling right now, you're not alone. And you can push through it. And you know what? Man, I'll just share a quick story. I recently found out about the passing of my coach who got me into that life insurance certification. And she was cancer, stage 4 cancer survivor. She was just a warrior. She was a businesswoman, powerful, man. She was amazing. And she went down to Mexico for more holistic treatments because she had gotten COVID. Can you please wait? And unfortunately, like, it blows my mind. I'm still trying to process it. But yeah, she came back from Mexico and she passed. And Cindy, God bless your soul, man. You are going to be deeply missed, and you are just a powerhouse and an inspiration. I know you moved on to a new awesome life without the pain, So also, don't be afraid to speak up. The other thing I was going to say is yoga. Man, I did a vinyasa flow with Becky Kane tonight, and woo, that just felt so amazing. And after that, I felt energized, supercharged. After, work, I was kind of like, me, no energy. I've gotten like 4.5 hours sleep like from last night, but here I am showing up because I committed. And when I serve, it helps me. It helps me feel better. And so that's one thing. So serve others. Know that you're never alone. Meditate. Take action. Don't stay too long. Put yourself around like-minded people. Reach out. And hey, get a therapist or a spiritual practitioner, a counselor, something, a source that can help you if you're really, really struggling. And if you're struggling with addiction, well, 90 meetings in 90 days took me to a much better place and finally got me sober for reals. 6.5 sober, awesome mom. And, I show up, suit up, and I also protect myself, my energy, so that I stay in a good place as much as possible. Yes, we're human and we are allowed to struggle, but let's not stay there for too long. All right, guys, thank you for being here. I'm going to go say goodbye to my son, and peace out, peace, love, and namaste. Bye.